Coming up on this edition of SU TV News, the Spectrum has some award-winning news.
We give you some helpful tips on how to save a few bucks on Valentine's Day.
And in sports, the Bison battle for first place in the Summit League.
This is SU TV News, and it starts now.
Welcome to SU TV News. I'm Cassie Rolfing.
And I'm Bryn Nelson. NDSU student newspaper is being recognized as one of the best in the region.
10 Spectrum members traveled to Minneapolis to compete in the Associated Collegiate Press Best of the Midwest Conference. While there, they received the first place Best of Show for a regular issued newspaper and third for a special edition. The Spectrum also had individual winners for single-page design, editorial commentary, and news story. This year, the newspaper changed its design, which helped them stand out and win these awards.
It feels really great. I'm just really proud of the entire staff for all the hard work that they put in the entire year. And I think that winning Best in the Midwest was just really great to show that we're not doing all this hard work for nothing.
Although there were some mishaps right before the contest, like a footprint and some doodles on the issue being judged, the Spectrum still came out on top. NDSU's newspaper is published every Monday and Thursday.
The 6th annual NCAA fan contest is underway, and NDSU is currently in first. There are multiple ways to vote that include going directly to the website or tweeting NDSU Bison Nation Rocks #6fan. You can use your computer, cell phone, or tablet to vote and can vote multiple times a day. The preliminary round of voting ends this Sunday at 11:59 p.m.
Well, I think anytime we're in first place for anything nationwide is really great for the school because it gets us a lot more exposure.
The top 16 schools will win $10,000 and advance to the final round. After that, the winner will be awarded $100,000.
Two opposing colleges within NDSU are going head-to-head in a money-collecting competition. It's the 4th installment of the annual fundraising competition, Battle of the Senses. Each year, the College of Engineering and the College of Pharmacy, Nursing, and Allied Sciences engage in a battle to raise the most money to a charity of their choice. The rules are simple. Change is counted positively toward the group's total, and paper bills are subtracted from that total. This year, the group raised more than $4,040 for this year's recipient, Lexi Bolstad, who suffered a severe brain injury last fall. After hearing about Lexi's stories, the two colleges couldn't think of a better beneficiary.
The pharmacy advisors actually told us about Lexi, and we kind of went with it, talked to her family about it, made sure they were okay, and then started off from there.
We looked into it, the more we realized, she's a local girl, just something that anybody can relate to, and that's why we chose her as our recipient.
And although all of the money is for a good cause, the College of Pharmacy now has bragging rights of their victory, until next year at least.
The 2008-2009 winter season was the last time it was this cold in North Dakota and across the upper Midwest. It was also the last time Lake Superior was over 90% frozen over. Seen here is a satellite image of the lake where there are only bits and pieces of open water. According to the Minneapolis Star-Tribune, the lake hasn't completely frozen over since the winter of 1995 and 1996.
A problem in the FM community has many people concerned. According to a Wilder research study, the Fargo-Moorhead area has seen a dramatic increase in the number of homeless. From 2000 to 2012, both cities have nearly doubled in the number of people without homes. However, since 2009, those numbers have slowed or decreased slightly.
Coming up next on SU TV News, we'll tell you why keeping your heart healthy is important.
Right after this week's 7-day forecast.
If sports talk is your game, then check out Game Point on SU TV 84. The latest and controversial issues are tackled by the SU TV Sports Panel. Game Point, 2:30 p.m. every Friday on SU TV 84.
Hey, I'm Mariah, and I'm at Bus because not only does it save me money, but with 20 different routes, it makes getting around Fargo much more convenient. I'm at Bus. Do you? You are watching SUTV 84, NDSU's student campus channel. To find out about the latest styles and trends and to keep up on all the latest gossip, watch The Herd at 5 p.m. every Monday on SUTV 84.
SUTV News is brought to you by Stop and Go. Stop and Go. We're always there.
Welcome back to SUTV News. Strokes and heart disease kill 1 in 4 Americans.
But there are many things that can be done to prevent this. SUTV's Nate Manning has more.
American Heart Month happens every February, and its main purpose is to raise awareness for heart disease.
The interesting thing is heart disease is a very silent disease until many times it's too late. And so that's the biggest thing. People need to be aware of it and know their family history, know their numbers.
Some of the causes of heart disease include family history, inactive lifestyles, and smoking. Preventing heart disease is easier than one may think.
It's not, oh my gosh, I've got to have a gym membership and run to the gym every day. It's just stay active, have some kind of physical activity every day. The other thing too is think about what you're putting into your body.
The first big event of the month was last Friday, and it was known as National Wear Red Day. Wearing red that day meant that you were about living a healthier lifestyle and are encouraging others to do the same. NDSU students who participated got the message.
Well, you just feel better, you know. You go to bed, you sleep, and you don't feel tired when you wake up or as tired, and it just helps you get through the day.
National Wear Red Day first started in 2003, and now 34% fewer women are dying from heart disease. But just wearing red doesn't mean that you are going to be healthier.
Have your blood pressure checked, have your cholesterol checked, know where you're at, and then also stay active and try to eat healthy and don't smoke. Those are the biggest things.
It will be an ongoing battle, but the American Heart Association will continue to fight against heart disease for many years to come. Nate Manning reporting, SU TV News.
Another tip on how to stay healthy is to make goals, start out small, and work up from there.
What can be more fun than exercising and raising money at the same time? IPAT, North Dakota's interagency program for assistive technology, organized a bike ride in the Wellness Center to raise money for their organization. Pedaling for Possibilities consists of a bunch of teams competing to gain the most money. Each team worked together to raise the funds prior to race day. Afterwards, they turned in their donations, and each member of the group rode a stationary bike for 25 minutes. People participating in the event had the possibility of winning several prizes, a good way of thanking their collaboration.
This is, I think, my favorite event to go to because it's just so much energy and all the music and everybody dresses up, so it's a lot of fun.
This is an annual event. However, if you want to participate in the fundraising, you just have to visit IPAT's webpage, www.ndipat.org.
Valentine's Day is tomorrow, and if you still don't have any idea what to get that special someone, SUTV's Jordan Woodruff has some ideas for you.
Love is in the air, but for a lot of college students, there's not a lot of money in the wallet. One idea is to make your significant other that perfect gift. It's easy, cheap, and more meaningful. NDSU students shared their ideas on the best gifts to give while not breaking the bank.
In the past, I've just bought a bag of candy that kids usually take to school and eat it, sometimes with friends, and that was good, but in the future, I suppose I could make something homemade.
Of course, going out to dinner, buying flowers, candy, cards.
We'll go shopping or make some chocolates for friends.
If you procrastinate this Valentine's Day, there's still a chance to come down to the Memorial Union Coffee Shop and pick up your $6 bouquet of Valentine's Day balloons. Jordan Woodruff, SU TV News.
The Habitat for Humanity Club is also selling baked goods and flowers in the Memorial Union. Returning to campus after a long, relaxing break can be a difficult transition for some students.
Feeling sad, fatigued, withdrawn, or noticing a change in your sleeping pattern is common among students during the start of the second semester. These are symptoms of common mood disorders such as depression. It is reported that 31% of students report feeling some level of depression during the spring semester. Psychologists at NDSU Counseling Center say having a break and trying to get back into the swing of things can be very difficult for students to do. The weather also plays a big role in depression and mood disorders.
I always say it's just like your mom or your grandma would have told you. Eat, sleep, exercise, have relationships that you trust and that you can talk to, and then stay on top of things. Don't get behind in school. Don't work too many hours if you can avoid it.
If you feel like you need to test your mood at any time during the year, the Counseling Center offers anonymous online mental health screenings, which is located on their website. The screening just takes a few minutes to complete and helps you find out if you're experiencing depression or anxiety.
CVS Pharmacy is no longer selling tobacco products due to the Affordable Care Act. CVS will stop tobacco sales by October 1st, which will cost the company about $2 billion a year, which is about 3% of their overall sales. CVS's pharmacy resident Helena Folks said she believes this decision is good for customers and the company in the long run. Even some NDSU students seem to agree with this decision.
I mean, any way to promote not smoking is great, and CVS is actually a pharmacy, so when you think pharmacy, you think health. So I like the idea of CVS taking away smoking products out of their store. It's pretty good.
Pharmacy industry experts say they expect other businesses to follow in the footsteps of CVS.
Up next on SUTV News, we'll tell you why the Hip Hop Club is gaining popularity on campus.
You're watching SUTV 84, your home for to be determined NDSU's Comedy Improv Club, with new episodes every other week.
Jitters is the NDSU Campus Community's coffee hub. Conveniently located right next to campus, Jitters Coffee has a wide range of amenities, including comfortable seating, Wi-Fi, and an assortment of beverages. Jitters is here to meet your needs, whether you're looking to relax and socialize or study in a rich, active environment. Be sure to make your way over for your morning brew, a bite at lunch, or for a break between classes. Get your fix only at Jitters.
The NDSU Bookstore, where every true fan and alum goes to get their pride on. Gear up with a variety of high-quality t-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, and more. Made by top-of-the-line brands like Under Armour, Nike, and CI Sport to help you show off your Bison pride. The NDSU Bookstore has everything you need in your two favorite colors, green and gold.
Deeks Pizza, prices with the student in mind. Fast delivery and conveniently open until 3 a.m. Order by phone at 701-235-0708. Order online at deekspizza.com or order with Deeks' easy-to-use mobile app. NDSU. Make Deeks your choice for pizza this semester. That's Deeks. Great pizza that won't empty your pockets.
If sports talk is your game, then check out Game Point on SUTV 84. The latest and controversial issues are tackled by the SUTV Sports Panel. Game Point, 2:30 p.m. every Friday on SUTV 84.
SUTV News is a production of the Bison Information Network in conjunction with North Dakota State University's Department of Communication Broadcast Program. For more information, go to www.ndsubin.com.
There are nearly 300 student organizations here on campus.
The hip hop team is one of them, and they welcome students who have an open mind, a great attitude, and enjoy dancing. SUTV News reporter Angela Lee has more.
Here at the Wellness, Studio B is walked by on a daily basis. But once the clock hits 9 p.m. every Monday and Thursday, you better be ready to hear some noise.
NDSU hip hop team was started in 2006 but didn't become an official organization until 5 years ago. Victoria joined her freshman year, and even then not everyone knew about the hip hop team.
Before, when I was a freshman, I would tell people, oh, I'm in the hip hop team, and they're like, there's a hip hop team at NDSU? And I'm like, yeah, and then now more and more people know about us, so which is kind of cool.
But now the hip hop team has grown and is more than just an organization. Bonds have formed and ties have been made.
We treat each other like family, not just teammates, but we enjoy dancing together, and then at the same time, we have new members coming in every year, so you get to meet new people and other people.
You want to join us?
Yes. Pretty much a big group of family dancing.
With being such a bonded group, members can help choreograph dance moves. If someone has an idea, Victoria lets them teach the group. Up, down, this. Even new members can feel the bond that this group has.
Like it. We are like family. It's fun. We put all our ideas together. Honestly, you go in, we teach you, and then all of a sudden you're addicted.
We're not like a great team, like competitive, like we're not America's Best Dance Crew, but like as a team and as a family, we try to have that bond through dance to music, because that's what we love to do. So,
to most of the members I talked to, this is more than just a student organization. The hip hop team is a place where strangers became friends and friends became family. Reporting for SU TV News, I'm Angela Lee.
The hip hop team has already doubled in the amount of members this year. The team's first performance date will be announced soon.
The Winter Olympic Games are well underway, but with so many events, it's hard to pick a favorite.
This week for Sidewalk Stampede, we went out to see what events students like best.
What is your favorite sport in the Olympics?
Definitely have to be the half-pipe snowboarding.
Did you hear about Shaun White not medaling last night?
Yeah, I watched that. It was pretty disappointing, but we'll see about 4 years from now.
I like snowboarding.
Why do you like snowboarding?
I really don't know much about it, but I think that it looks cool when they do other little tricks and stuff, and I like Shaun White, but too bad he didn't place.
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
I'm a little bummed. I was watching it and I was disappointed, but whatever. He's still good.
What is your favorite sport in the Olympics?
I have to go with curling.
Why do you like curling?
It's just a unique sport. It's something I haven't seen that much. I watched it last night and it was interesting. It was kind of fun, and I'm probably going to watch more matches.
My favorite Winter Olympic sport would have to be men's hockey and just hockey in general, because it's the only contact sport in the Winter Olympics I can think of.
What is your favorite sport in the Olympics?
The ski jump.
Why do you like the ski jump?
Because they fly really high and it looks really scary.
Joining us now is sports reporter Sam Jones. So guys, what is your guys' favorite Olympic sport?
Mine would have to be hockey.
Hockey?
I'd say mine's probably like the figure skating. I just think they look really cool in that.
Figure skating's cool, yeah. I think they just started a new figure skating partners. I think that's a new event this year.
Yeah, I think so.
Did you hear that we made U.S. history too in the luge, single luge?
Really?
Yeah, first time we've ever medaled. But what do you have coming up in sports for tonight?
Coming up in sports, we'll have Bison men's basketball highlights. Stick with us.
The NDSU Bookstore, where every true fan and alum goes to get their pride on. Gear up with a variety of high-quality t-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, and more. Made by top-of-the-line brands like Under Armour, Nike, and CI Sport to help you show off your Bison pride. The NDSU Bookstore has everything you need in your two favorite colors, green and gold.
Hey, I'm Mariah, and I'm at Bus because not only does it save me money, but with 20 different routes, it makes getting around Fargo much more convenient. I'm at Bus. Do you?
Deeks Pizza. Prices with the student in mind. Fast delivery and conveniently open until 3 a.m. Order by phone at 701-235-0708. Order online at deekspizza.com or order with Deek's easy-to-use mobile app. NDSU. Make Deek's your choice for pizza this semester. That's Deek's. Great pizza that won't empty your pockets.
SU TV Sports is brought to you by Shields. Ready for your next big adventure? Welcome to Shields.
Welcome back. The top two men's basketball teams in the Summit League battled this past week in the Bison Sports Arena. With a win over IPFW, NDSU would move into first place and improve its conference record to 7-2. This game would be all Bison right from the get-go. It'd also be a career night for Corey Brown. Early in the first, he finds Taylor Braun for the jumper. That'll be one of his career-high 7 assists on the night. A few possessions later, Marshall Bjorklund will rip down this rebound, and he will put it back up over 2 defenders, and he had 8 points on the night, and he was 4 for 4 for shooting. Next possession, Taylor Braun takes a 3, and Corey Brown grabs the rebound and puts it home. NDSU started the game on a 16-2 run. Everyone was fired up at the BSA. Midway through the first half, Trayvon Wright will hit this 3 from the corner. He led the Bison with 15 points on the night. A couple minutes later, Braun shows some nice defense here with a steal. He takes it all the way down for a 2-handed slam. He would have 14 points on the night. IPFW trying to keep it close. Steve Forbes gets the tough layup to go. He led the Macedons with 17 points on the night. And right before the half, with the shot clock running down, it's Taylor Braun again with the fadeaway 3. The Bison lead 32-26 at halftime. And in the second half, the Bison would start to pull away. And NDSU would win this one 69-58. Trayvon Wright scores 15 points and a career high for Corey Brown in points and assists. The Bison hit the road for its final regular season road trip with games against Western Illinois and Omaha. The Bison women fell to IPFW, losing 57-51. NDSU drops to 2-7 in the Summit League. IPFW was led in scoring by Amanda Hyde. There's no doubt that Brooke Lamar has been the biggest addition to the Bison women's basketball team. SUTV Sports Director Morgan Lubin has more on the first-year Bison.
She might wear number 4 on her back, but Brooke Lamar is number 1 in the stat book for the NDSU women's basketball team.
You know, we don't go deep into the shot clock very often, which is fun for our fans, fun for our team. We've enjoyed that, and so really our tempo offensively has gotten faster because of Brooke.
Lamar leads the Bison in scoring, averaging 16 points per game in her first year for the green and gold.
Those spin moves that she does, each time it just completely impresses me, and it's just I always just sit back and I'm like, wow, that was a big play. Good job, girl.
Lamar, a junior from Canyon Country, California, spent her first 2 years playing at Southern Illinois before transferring to NDSU. Due to NCAA transfer rules, Lamar had to sit out last season, a move that she feels actually helped her.
It kind of helped me in a way because I got to I got to get used to Coach DeHoff's coaching style and what she wants, and it really helped.
And now that she's back on the hardwood, she's making the most of it. Morgan Lubin reporting, SU TV Sports.
Lamar and the Bison will take on Western Illinois in Omaha this weekend in their final 2 home games of the season. It may be cold outside, but the indoor track season is well underway. The Bison women competed in a Thundering Herd Classic where they would dominate the competition. Out at the Shelley Elig Indoor Track and Field, we will start with the high jump of Antoinette Goodman as she takes off and jumps 5.5 meters, and that was good enough to land her second. Then in the 60-meter hurdles, Deborah John takes off out ahead of everyone, and she finishes her run in 8.46 seconds, and she would place first. There was also a couple records broken. Junior Emily Lesser broke a 14-year-old school record in the shot put with a mark of 15.36 meters. She also broke the NDSU record for weight throw with a mark of 18.75 meters. Caitlin Mack became the second woman in NDSU history to pass the 13-foot mark in the pole vault with a height of 13.12 feet. Ashley Tinglestead moved into number 3 in the school record books for the 60-meter dash with a time of 7.63 seconds, and in the 200-meter dash, she posted a time of 24.31 seconds, which is also third all-time for NDSU. Well, guys, there were a lot of records broken this weekend for track.
Yeah, no kidding. They look good out there.
Stay tuned to learn about a skiing and snowboarding trip at NDSU after this break.
The NDSU Secure Wireless Network provides faculty, staff, and students with convenient, secure connectivity from the majority of public locations on campus. To help you improve your wireless internet experience, I have a few tips to share. So, let's talk tech.
Did you know more than 20,000 wireless devices connect to NDSU's Secure Wireless Network each week? While NDSU works to improve wireless access across campus, keep in mind there are several factors that can affect your wireless experience, including proximity to wireless access points, total number of users, an amount of wireless traffic, unwanted radio frequency interference, interference caused by construction materials, furniture, and home decor items. See what happens to your wireless connection when your roommate uses a phone or microwave near your laptop, or when other wireless devices such as Bluetooth devices or wireless game controllers are turned on in your room, or when furniture or home decor items consisting of metal, plaster, paper, or heavy fabric are between you and your wireless access point. Even a shelf full of books can interfere with your wireless connection. To minimize these potential problems, consider relocating to another area in your room so you are further away from interfering Wi-Fi devices or obstructive materials. Turning off your Wi-Fi on your cell phone if you are using cellular for your data connection. If possible, using the wired network when downloading large data files or streaming long videos. Adjusting your Wi-Fi settings to use the 5 GHz frequency instead of the 2.4 GHz when possible, to minimize interference with devices or appliances using 2.4 GHz. For more information about wireless, go to www.ndsu.edu/its/wireless.
Those interested in skiing or snowboarding, NDSU's Recreation and Outing Center has planned a trip just for you. On March 1st, all students registered will leave for Andes Tower Hills and return that night around 10:30. The price is $75 and skiers and $85 for snowboarders. This price includes travel, lift tickets, and equipment rentals, but not meals. Students can register for this trip by February 24th in the lower level of the Memorial Union in the Recreation and Outing Center. Thank you for watching this edition of SUTV News.
Be sure to pick up a copy of The Spectrum and check us out on Facebook or Twitter.
Also, visit us at ndsubend.com for your chance to win some special prizes. Have a great night.